Welcome back, viewers. Welcome back. It's your boy Cypher here with a Let's Play of Valkyrie Profile. Yes, you already know it's District Gaming. We're already here, getting ready to rock. So anyhow, let's go ahead and jump back inside here again and see what's going on Chapter 3 now, because the last time we was here, we just ended the second scared phase. So, right here is kind of would have been the sweet point where I want to remove this. And I really want to. Yeah, we're going to. We're definitely going to. We're definitely. Yeah, let's remove this right now because we're going to take it off anyway. And if we end this scared value taking this off, because in chapter 4 we're going to have to take it off. But in chapter 4, there's going to be some stuff that's going to happen, so we're going to take it off before those things happen. So like right towards, like I said, right towards the end of this, we're going to remove the ring. And then the reason why we remove the ring is because we're trying to drop our seal level. So we're going to remove it here, keep it off doing majority of chapter 4, because chapter 4 is going to tell you to take it off anyway while you're actually going to do the scared phase. So you might as well just take it off right now and start the damaging phase around there. So for me, you can wait until you're doing the scare phase and take it off, or you can just take it off entirely if you want. It's really up to you. I'm really trying to decide if I really want to take it off now or take it off during the time we weren't going to do the scare. You know, then we're going to do the scare. So she's still going to have a sweet 100, but a lot of things is going to happen, viewers. A lot of things is going to happen to destroy that a little bit. So for now, let's go ahead and do this.
Kashell, look out! It's a miracle. They left this one intact. Behold thee, grand sting, forged from the very brilliance of the blue sky. By its power, the absolute evil of these grounds is contained.
But that doesn't mean we should just throw our lives away. Come on out! Show your face!
See, you're not the only one who's sad. But you have to be strong.
I can't stand to hear kids cry.
This is what is most important to you?
A Valkyrie? I'm not sure. I was so obsessed with it. All I can say is, I guess it was.
You have earned the right to live.
To live?
Yes, the right to life.
See, you're not the only one who's sad. But you have to be strong. Kashell will only grieve if you cry.
Okay, that's how that went. Right now, interesting thing about his dungeon is we're going to take him back down there because we can also get his weapon, and there's also a dungeon down there that we're going to have to. Merciful God, that dungeon is actually irritating. Yes, it's very irritating. I really don't like that dungeon that much, so let's continue.
Minayo, please grant me strength. I thought my anger and sadness were greater than anyone else's. Minayo? Minayo? What can one do when one loses what matters most? This is all I can do.
Okay, and here's where we got our next mage that is really good. So we can swap her in for the other one. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna give her the remaining of XP that we have, which should put her a little bit behind us to handle what is going on, viewers. But yeah, she's going to be the next one. Because Yumi, honestly, we don't necessarily want to do too much with Yumi because we're gonna send her up.
Minayo, please grant me strength. For the sake of your parents who raised me, I wish to prove myself worthy of the power that should rightfully have been yours. The ritual of ascension requires me to be a direct descendant in order to inherit the power. But is blood really that important? What can one do when one loses what matters most? But I won't fail. I will inherit their power and prove that there's something more important.
There is more than one path. Let us go.
We're going to come back here also too for the weapon. There's a very strong weapon here, so let's take the time to do the same thing that we were doing on the prior chapters before, like take those important people back to their town and actually get their weapon. Well, the same thing happens here, so we're going to do the same thing. Oh my god, another mesh. Oh yes. That place can be an headache, and it's pretty easy, but it can also be an headache. So, bear with me when it comes to the back one, viewers. Bear with me. Okay, so pretty much have just about everything. What we want to do here now, let's go ahead and edit our party and about, right? And let's go ahead and let's play the map here. Now, viewers, when we get out of here, we're going to go to Brahms Castle. We're not going to do it because I instructed you not to do that dungeon until we get to chapter 4. And there we go. We got the Dragon Maiden, which is a very powerful weapon for her. Look, as you can see, 700. Very, very powerful weapon. She can do a lot of damage with that. So now we can get up here and let's go to Brahms Castle for the remaining of the recording that I have. Mainly because we're just trying to get the weapons out of there. There's an interesting weapon that we're going to need to help us with the clock tower. So it would just only be right that we do that dungeon. Now, crazy thing about this dungeon is time moves forward in this dungeon, meaning that it only gives you 3 minutes, but it don't necessarily feel like 3 minutes. It feels more like maybe 10. So basically, the gist with this dungeon is it will tell you that you only have 3 minutes, and then after 3 minutes it's going to kick you out. Like the dungeon physically is going to exit off the map. Now it's not going to go anywhere, but if it was your first time playing it and coming there, it would make you feel that way. You can come here numerous times. As long as you don't trigger the Brahms scene, you're good. And I'll show you where the Brahms scene takes place, so you don't go past that safe point, because if you do, you trigger that scene, it's going to go ahead. So just follow me and I'll show you on the map where to go. We're gonna go up one first, and then we're gonna tap to the left. Now we want to search these rooms, because these rooms have, interesting things. So we just want to search the whole place, fight a couple monsters, like I said, to make you feel like,
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
Keep in mind that
Don't do anything rash, my friend.
here, you necessarily don't want to stay there with that one. So each time you come here, it's going to be two.
It might not go so well next time.
To try to, get out.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
We have nothing but to fight.
I have drawn Kichi, average fortune.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
No mercy.
Yeah, you see, these creatures are very strong, so chances are, make sure you try to.
They were no match for us.
As you can see, they can pretty much take off a chunk of life with just one skill.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
No mercy.
Be very careful of that enemy right there, because if he does his trick right, he will really poison you. And if you don't have your condition,
They were no match for us.
it's quite irritating for you to actually fight with that. Walk down again. Walk down again. Walk down one more. Believe if you run
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
it's going to be a safe.
We have nothing but to
Get thee hence! Oblivion awaits thee!
Alright, let's continue.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
Don't do anything rash, my friends.
Their souls have been released. We have no reason to remain here.
Got it. That sword right there. Oh no, not this one. Not this one. That's not the sword right there. I'm sorry. That was the one. That was the one.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
We have nothing but to fight.
But I'll check it out later.
Is everyone all right?
I'll check that out. But that's not the weapon. Let's go up. Let's go to oh wait. Nope. Pretty much outside. a very powerful weapon right there that we just picked up. Drop it there.
Ha!
Just throw it. And then don't throw this one. Pick this one up from this. That's not enough either. Okay, this is where you'll find drums. You'll find drums here, past this crystal. We can save right here because it's going to kick us out in a little few, so we can. But we still haven't found the item yet. Don't run past here. If you run past there, you're going to trigger that scene, and if you trigger that scene, you're ultimately going to kill it before you're ending A. So do not run past right
To
here.
my side, my noble Einherjar.
But we do have a chance to come back in here again.
I grow tired of you.
So it's up to us.
Finishing strike. Final blast.
I think I'm just gonna make the
Now
castle
die
disappear
and be
because
silent.
the building is like right across on the other side. So if memory serves me right, I think it's right in front of that dragon.
I have drawn Kichi, average fortune.
And you just get another powerful skill. Now, this enemy right here is crazy. If you don't have the dragon weapon, that will be a very hard person for you to fight. Just keep that in mind. Why did you have to touch me?
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
Yeah, that's what we can deal with them. Because they're pretty.
Oh dear, I have drawn Daikyo, terrible fortune.
It's gonna disappear. Well, as it disappears, we're going to come back in here again. So it doesn't really matter. It's going to disappear. And then we're going to come out. So that's basically what I want to show you guys. And then you're going to go back on the world map again. And you're going to go back inside there and, pretty much rinse and repeat. But make sure when you go in there, let's look at something real quick. Because I didn't remember. Yeah, we're missing. Yeah, we're definitely missing that. So we're definitely have to go back in there again and look for it. But for right now, let's shoot a save and let's get back inside there again. And this time search for the Beast Slayer. That's the main reason why we want to go inside there. I don't remember if it was this dungeon or it was the other dungeon. But I'm gonna go give a quick inspection and see if it is. And then when I come back, we'll continue the recording. So, with that being said, it's your boy Cypher signing off right here. Tell you guys peace and love. I'm gonna see you around on the next bit.